OFM Sport.
George, you come up for a decent ICC T20. Just what was the most pleasing aspect of your performance tonight for yourself?
To be honest, I didn't feel good with the ball, but I still tried to find a way to be effective for the team. I think I've learned through the years now, you don't have to fight it. If you feel like that on the day, then it is what it is, just trying to find a way to be good for the team.
And then just to follow up on that, do you feel you didn't feel maybe in the rhythm or like you said, but the conditions, does that help when you come to Lhuan-Dré and East familiar?
Yeah, it looked like a good wicket, to be honest. It wasn't like the old Paarl, like some of us know in ICC T20, where it's slow and tough to score. Like the score said, well, I think they got 178, so it's still a competitive score, and the way we batted tonight was pretty special.
George, obviously you have a long few days ahead with the next two T20s and you've got a team. How are you meant to looking towards this next few busy weeks?
Yeah, it's obviously going to be busy, but it's obviously very exciting. It's basically my first World Cup, so something I trained for as a kid, and yeah, the main thing is to try and go win it for South Africa. And yeah, I'm really excited for what's coming next, and I'll get my break whenever that's done.
George, hi, well done tonight. Just a slightly different approach to this one. I think I saw you coming in here driving by yourself this afternoon. Did that, first of all, is that correct? And then second of all, did that maybe give you a chance to maybe just clear your mind and envision what you wanted to do out there?
Yeah, look, it's been a busy day actually. So I tried to come nice and early to the game just to like chill and be with myself, especially in the car. Like that's my safe space. And yeah, sometimes everything is like all over the place, and like the last 6 days been like that. And yeah, today just when I came to the game, it just felt a little bit more chilled, and that's me. I'm nice and chilled, and yeah.
George, I just want to know from a coaching perspective, coaching clear the coaches. I mean, you guys are all professional cricketers, so there can't be too much technically that you can be learning. But how is Coach and coach prepared you for this World Cup?
I think it goes down to like mentally, like be strong, because obviously there's going to be pressure on us, and yeah, it's just be yourself and don't try to impress. I think, well, that's how I look at it, because I don't feel like I have to impress anyone. I do it for myself, my family, for South Africa. So I think that's how I look at it. And yeah, there'll always be pressure, but I try to take a deep breath and just look what's ahead, what the conditions is telling me what to do, and I'm pretty sure all of them they do the same. And also the nice thing is, like, a lot of these guys in the squad, well, basically all of us got like a nice run the last month, and everyone is like sort of in form, and that's really exciting for the World Cup.
George, well done today. Sort of two-part question. Firstly, you guys had the Windies at 95 for 5. You let them escape somewhat. So firstly, did you guys feel a little bit let down that you didn't kind of keep the foot on the throat, so to speak? And then secondly, was the application between Lhuan-Dré, Aiden and Rex that just so much better that they were able to knock off the runs with relative ease, or did the pitch just play a lot better in the second half of the game?
Yeah, I think maybe the pitch did play a lot better second innings, but if you look at the way we batted, we ran a lot of twos and stuff, and maybe that's something they didn't do, hit pockets and all of that. But then again, they are a really dangerous batting side. They bat till wherever, and if it's there, they can really hurt you. And yeah, they did play some really good cricket shots, and yeah, like I always say, we all get paid to play, and they're always allowed to play well.
George,
mentioned this being your first World Cup and the type of team you've had to play for the Proteas in the World Cup. So, of course, India always offers something for the spinners. Do you have any personal ambitions going into this tournament for yourself?
Not really, just to trying to win it for South Africa. That's obviously the main goal. And yeah, sometimes the conditions in India is very tough for spinners, especially because sometimes the wicket doesn't turn and it's pretty easy to hit because the boundary is also very small there. So you got to be on top of your game. Got to analyze certain players, and sometimes it just goes down to like certain field placing, certain balls you want to bowl.
Last two questions.
George, I wanted to ask about Malcolm's innings. Obviously, he's your captain and kind of leads one countries in form. Like how important or how good is it to see him in it, and especially going into the World Cup, and how motivated has that been?
Yeah, it's really exciting to see him in form, and the way he hits the ball, the way he makes it look easy and stuff, and like his shot selection and everything is just great to watch. And that was a hell of an innings. I felt he should have got man of the match, and definitely not me. But yeah, so yeah, it's obviously very exciting for him to be the player he's, the leader he is, because he's an exceptional leader, and we all follow him. And yeah, it's great.
Last question.
Hey George, I'd just like to know, firstly, looking at the West Indies side, obviously the last few years they had a few ups and downs, and it's obviously great to have them back at the World Cup and to see them performing well again, even though you had a huge win today. What does it mean for you to play against the West Indies, who is such an incredible T20 side throughout history? You obviously touched now on their big batting, and we know they're very famous for their big hitters, but yeah, not looking too far now in the World Cup and just the rest of this series. What does it mean for you playing against West Indies? There's something about their cricket at the moment.
Yeah, it's obviously, it means a lot to play against them. They're really tough to play against because they always come hard at you and they never let you settle in a way. And it's a good tester before the World Cup now, especially because they're always going to put you under pressure with bat or ball, and they're always, I think, one of the favourites to win a World Cup going into it, because they're so dangerous, and yeah, they've got really good players. So yeah, it's always a privilege to like play for South Africa. Doesn't matter who you play against. So yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.